Hello folks. I don't know why I call everyone folks. I just have done from probably starting my other YouTube channel. I just refer to the general viewers as folks or folkesses. Is that such a word? I think folks is preferable to guys. I've seen YouTube videos where the presenters are saying hello guys, you guys, and I'm thinking, to me guys is a masculine word, but what do I know in this modern age? There's no masculine or feminine anymore. Well, I think some of you will know my views on that without me even saying that. I can't say it, I'll get cancelled. Ooh! Right, so folks, it's Wednesday the 17th of April in the year of our Lord 2024, and you might be able to gather that the sun is out. Yes, there's this, used to be a yellow thing in the sky, it's more of a white thing now. But anyway, there's this thing in the sky giving out heat and light, and it's very, very welcome. I've actually been able to peg out. Yes, I've got some washing on the line instead of using the tumble dryer, although I was tempted to use the dryer because it's towels and my dressing gown, and they are a little bit more rigid when line dried. When you put them in the tumble dryer, they're a lot softer, aren't they? But you know, I suppose a stiff towel is good for the old exfoliation. So we ended last night's vlog, or yesterday's vlog, on me contemplating the death of a spider. I don't know where the spider's gone. I'm hoping that the spider had a miraculous recovery and has gone back home. Probably what's more than likely happened is one of the dogs trod on the spider again and it brought it into the house, or I've trod on the dead spider in my Crocs. I daren't look. But I'd like to believe that the spider somehow recovered and is scootling off to live another day. That's what I'm hoping. I've put out the recycling. Yes, it's recycling day on a Wednesday for us. Thursday if it's a bank holiday beforehand or any sort of holiday. So yes, just recycling. Next week it'll be recycling and big bin. So I've managed to get rid of not every cardboard box I want to get rid of because there's tons. I've got rid of some of them. I feel I can't put the whole lot out in one go. They probably would take it, but I don't know. I feel I can't do it. So today, what am I doing? Well, today I'm waiting for Royal Mail, not for a delivery today, but for a collection. I had something delivered from Amazon yesterday. I opened it, I thought, oh, that's very good. And it was a bargain. It was, I think it was £26, and I've been on eBay and they're going for a minimum, I think of about, I think the cheapest I saw was about 50. But some of them are going for over 100. Anyway, it's a new thing I've discovered on Amazon by accident. I'll be unboxing it tomorrow in the vlog, the replacement. So fingers crossed it's not damaged. But it was quite a quick, simple process. I thought, oh crikey, I'm going to have to walk to the post office to return this that's broken. Not my fault. Anyway, I put the return in as soon as I'd opened it, within minutes of me opening it. But it's okay because you've got an option of having Postie collect it. As long as you've got the original box and everything and you can print your own label, then Postie can collect it. So Postie's collecting that and the replacement is coming tomorrow. Fingers crossed that replacement is intact because it's really a nice little thing. And something else I'm going to have to collect. I don't know, typical. So today, apart from listening for the doorbell, which I can hear in my bedroom 2 flights up because I've got a doorbell in my bedroom, so they're all connected. I've got one on top of the fridge freezer here, one in the hall, one on the landing and one in my bedroom, so it's all a wireless thing. I've not got one of these Ring camera doorbells or whatever they are. I just don't see the need for them. But so no matter where I am in the house I can hear the doorbell, even with music blaring out in my bedroom. So that's where we're going up to now, because I'm doing a bit of sorting out in my bedroom. I did a bit more sorting out last night after I left you, a little bit more tidying in the living room and in the kitchen. It doesn't look as bad as it did, but it still looks pretty horrendous. Before I go upstairs I'm going to take a drink with me because I'm a little bit parched. What is the time? It's just gone 10:30. I don't know if I think I've shown you Mr. Fitzpatricks when I got my first main delivery of this stuff. This, I'd highly recommend this brand. Obviously not sponsored. MrFitzpatricks.co.uk or .co. Just put Mr. It's hard to say. Just put Mr. Fitzpatricks cordial into Google, and if it's available in your country, it is if you live in the UK. If it's available, you'll find a website where you can order. So I ordered 12 bottles. I'll show you those later. So I've just opened the first one, which is dandelion and burdock. I was raised on dandelion and burdock. As soon as I was off the teat, although I don't think I was tit fed, I think I was bottle. As soon as I was off the bottle, I was on dandelion and burdock. It's something I don't know if we had it down south. We did, you know, it is available down south, but I think at first we only sort of got it when we came up north to visit my grandma and granddad in Cross Gates near Leeds. So I always have some fizzy water with my cordials. I have been contemplating a soda stream because I do buy a lot of these M&S fizzy waters, and I'm getting 12, I think. I'm getting 12 more of these with my Ocado delivery tomorrow. And I do put the bottles out for recycling, of course, but I'm just wondering if it would make more sense to get a soda stream, because of course you can just use the Fitzpatrick's cordials in the soda stream. Most of the ones I've got in this delivery are sugar-free ones. Oh, so bloody fridge. It normally doesn't bleep. I normally get it closed before it starts doing that. Right, cheers. Oh, it's lovely that. I might, yeah. When in the summer, if we do get a summer, and I miss that heat wave we had. How many years ago was it? Was it a couple of years ago? I mean, it was hot, but compared to last summer, which was pretty non-existent, wasn't it? We just need it. It just raises our spirits, doesn't it? When the sun's out and it's not dull and rainy and damp and cold. I mean, I like all weathers, don't get me wrong. I don't mind a bit of damp and cold and hail and snow and thunder and all that palaver. But I do like a bit of sunshine on my face. Again, my face might be a bit shiny. I've got moisturiser on. And when I don't go out, I don't bother with mattifying stuff. I don't care if I'm shining like a beacon. I just want to be moisturised and hydrated. I don't know how hydrated I'll get from this, but yeah, so I was talking about summer. What I haven't had in quite a few years is an ice cream float. So basically you get some cola or lemonade or even your own cordial with fizzy water, and then you just put in, normally it's vanilla ice cream. It can be cheap. Don't bother with Haagen-Dazs or Côte d'Or, whatever it is. Just cheapo value ice cream, and then you put the ice cream in first, and then you top it up with your fizzy drink of choice, and it will foam quite a bit, so don't top it up too much because the foam will spill over. And you could use a long spoon. Actually, I've got long spoons now, and that I use to stir my Tassimo drinks. So you drink the drink, and then you can have a spoon, and you eat the ice cream at the same time as the drink. No wonder there's increase of diabetes in the world. Right. Let's go upstairs and see what I'm up to, shall we? Right, I'm only going to show you the mess today because I am determined by Friday, well, it's got to be tidy because Mark's coming home Friday evening. So all this mess, the dolly house won't be there. There'll be my new tablecloth on. There'll be none of this detritus. This filthy, filthy floor will have been cleaned at least twice, and there'll be nothing. There'll be a nice smell of bleach when Mark walks through the door in the sink. So the living room isn't quite as bad. No, it's not quite as bad as it was. Molly. Now, Daisy has had some accidents, and twice she peed on us a couple of weeks ago on the sofa, and she's peed on that sofa. So I bought a single-sized for... What? goodness sake! I just can't wait for May for the garden to be done, and then hopefully it's going to be a new lawn. It'll be raised up. There'll be drainage underneath, and we'll never have this mud problem. I mean, a lot of that will vacuum off. What are you doing? So I've put this, I'm washing the cover for that, so I've put that like that so Molly can't get on it, so she can get on here. And so yesterday I fitted a new terry toweling waterproof mattress protector onto the sofa, and then I've put the fleece over the top, and I washed that yesterday, and I've got the cushion covers drying because I washed all those. And as you can see, what's the point? What is the point, Molly Moo, of what? I just give up. I really do. So anyway, right. So yes, I finished cleaning up that Electrolux 305, and that Hoover Compact's going to be sold. That SIBO isn't being sold because I'm using it. I brought that down because I want to do a bit of deep cleaning, and a cylinder with a power head for me is the best option, especially with that stretchable extension hose. And I've still got lights out because I've been filming. But, you know, this is superfluous. That vacuum is up for sale at the moment. Right, let's go through. I have to close the door. Hang on, I'm just going to have to put me doodah down. Because Molly, bless her, she's been falling. She's had a few falls and she can't cope with the stairs anymore. Well, we don't like her to, because she's fallen down them a few times. I do have a dog stopper now that fits there, but at the moment it's upstairs in my bedroom, because obviously I'm having Molly in my bedroom at night, so I have to prevent her if she does get off the bed, which she hasn't done. But if she does, I don't want her getting to the stairs and falling down. So there's still mess in here, as you can see. Oh, that's where they are. I've been looking for that hose. I forgot they were in there. Right, okay, that's good. So that's dry. That's just the cover for the snuggle chair. And I've got my white t-shirts drying. They're probably dry now. And the cushion covers. Right, I'm going to have to turn Abba off in a minute because I'm playing Abba, and the Abba lawyers will have me. Right, so that's that in there. It's a little bit better. Right, I'm going to have to keep speaking. I'll just have to pause in case, you know, they pick up on Abba. Right, that's Abba silenced. I don't know how these... I've been watching this... I don't know how it popped up on my feed. A young American chap who comes across as grossly homosexual, but apparently he's not. But he does a lot of homosexual things in his mannerisms. Anyway, he claims he's not. It's up to him. It doesn't matter one way or the other. But anyway, he's reacting to ABBA songs and other songs, but I've seen him reacting to ABBA ones as if he's only heard them the first time. So how did those channels get away with playing whole songs and still probably being monetized? I don't know. Do you know how it works, folks? Because I put a few seconds of a song up, and no. Even if I had put a video up for an hour and there was 10 or 20 seconds of a song, then I don't get any monetization. I don't get anything for hour-long video. Whoever owns the rights to that song gets it. But how do people do it? Please comment below. So as you can see, I will do a video of how I've stopped digitizing for now because I've got loads in the bank, so to speak, of old analog content that is now on YouTube but private, ready to be uploaded. So tons of my As Seen on TVs, they'll be once a week. I think they go out on a Thursday. So at the moment, yes, you're getting the Lundby Dolly House. There's only 2 more of those left on a Tuesday. Thursday you'll get an As Seen on TV, and Saturday you'll just get a general vlog or product review. I think that's how I'm going to do it. So when the As Seen on... when the Lundby vlog is finished, I'll fill it with something. It probably won't be another series yet. So as you can see... This is supposed to be temporary. I don't want all this equipment. That look. Oh, I haven't changed. I've been looking at older videos where it's the same. Not quite as bad, perhaps. So yeah. Now it's worse than normal because I've taken some things out of the wardrobe because I was having a look for, well, for this actually, this bagged G-Tech, because I found all the other G-Techs and managed to box them up in the relevant boxes, but I couldn't find that. But I thought, I think that's in the wardrobe. Fortunately, I didn't have to delve too far into the wardrobe, so I've just got to put some stuff back, and that'll be that. So I need to sort out, I want to sort out my bedroom, really. This did look better, you know, and it somehow got worse. This is a thing I saw a video a couple of weeks ago. I didn't even know this thing existed. It's for transferring. I mean, I realise now I didn't need it, but anyway, it's called a Sony DV Direct. So you can plug your old Sony camcorder into it and it'll burn directly onto a DVD without the need of a computer, and you can input all sorts of other things. But really, I can do that with all my other equipment. So I just don't know why I bought it, but anyway. And when it did arrive, although it was supposed to be opened and never used, it didn't have all the internal packaging, plus it was missing the mains adapter. So I complained, and I eventually yesterday got the mains adapter sent. He ordered one from France, so I've been able to try it out, but it's still a bit iffy. Some of the discs it didn't work on, although they're all the same discs, it just failed. So I might be having to return that, although the seller doesn't accept returns. He'll be accepting my return because it's faulty. So what I'm going to do, folks, I just don't know what, how or when, but you know, I've got toys there, Lego and Playmobil. How old are you, Rog? So I'm going to pop my music back on when you're not listening. I've got my lava lamp on. If I can remove the old glass cleaner. It's only just gone on, you see. It's not really doing much. That's my new one. I don't know if you've seen that yet. You might have seen that video. And apparently after about 5 uses, they start to perform as they should. I don't know, it's just something like that. So I'm just turning it on for a few hours a day. But it's not really a lamp. A lava lamp really doesn't provide much illumination. I just regard lava lamps as moving ornaments, really. But there you have it. It sort of sits there at the time, for the time being. Oh, I must listen to this. One of my my Amazon wish lists gifts. I haven't listened to that yet, but it's there. It's there, ready to listen to. So yeah, better crack on, folks. Better get on with stuff, because I want to clear everything. You know, I've got things on the stairs, look, stuff there. I mean, that'll be left there, but sorted. That's going to be going, you know, video and going. So that's priority to get rid of. I've got vacuum bags, brand new ones, they haven't been washed, that I need to put away. And just general metal. Oh, there's a dog stopper that we have at the bottom of the stairs normally. So this is the mess. I will see you at the end of the day, I think, because I really need to crack on and make a dent in all this mess and clutter. So I'll see you later. Doesn't look much different, does it? Although I have made significant progress, although the floor tells another story. I've moved the chair. Now, I don't have this chair normally. I don't want it really in my room. It's supposed to go in the study, but obviously the study's a little bit full, so I had to bring the chair up and put it here. So the thing is, now I've got a bit more access to my windowsill, I noticed a little bit of mould, you see. So I've been spraying it. That needs another go. Hopefully we'll be able to remove most of it. Just got some, there we go, mould and mildew blaster. So I'm just going to leave that a bit. And then give it a good rub with a cloth. I'm also, because now I've got access to my hi-fi and all the connections at the back, the many, oh, you can't see any of them, but there's loads. I've wanted to connect up, this is an old tape deck, very old. I probably bought it in the 90s. Still works. I've just been trying it out because I've now finally got it connected up to the, oh, there's the amp there. And yeah, because it's got a few tapes, you see. And I found one and I've no idea what's, well, it says, focus, Rob and Rog muck around tape. Oh, Looney Plays and Sex on that side. Oh dear. This is pretty crap type of cassette. Oh, it's a normal. You see, when I started being a bit more serious, I used to buy metal tapes or chrome tapes. They were the better ones. So this is just a cheapo tape. Dare I put it on and we'll see what happens. I know what's going to be on. Well, I know I'm on it. And I know this is probably one of the earliest vocals, one of my earliest presentations. Obviously no video camera then, but I did have a microphone and a little cassette recorder. So we'll have a quick listen. I mean, it might not be might not be children friendly or even YouTube friendly, but we'll have a few seconds and we'll see what goes on in the minds of a very young, impressionable Roger.
Hello. This tape should not be shown or heard to any impressionable parent. It is only suitable for us mature adolescents who can understand and appreciate this kind of pornographic material. This tape contains swearing and general disgusting behaviour and must not, we repeat, must not be listened to by adults. I hope you take my warning very, very seriously. It is the most serious warning we have ever given on British tape recordings. Hello. This is a tape specifically created for you to listen to. A tape that will save you hours of work every year, because this tape washes the dishes, vacuums the floor, and even vibrates your wife until she goes jiggity 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 all the day long. Enough with that. Onto the serious stuff. This tape has been compiled by me to give you a view of life at East Grinstead and at Imphorn School. Also, on the B side of the tape, there are two plays which you were in. Well, you were in one of them, Rob, and also some mucking about in the class we did a few years back. So you can, it's got quite a few people in, so you can listen to it and appreciate that we were a right couple of loonies. In fact, I still am. I don't know if you are, but I am a wonker! Or, as Smith would say, a plonker.
I think we've had enough of that. I think it gets worse. But I will listen to that in the privacy of my own privacy later. There is some really, really embarrassing things that were recorded in the lunch hour at school. I've not got many tapes, maybe 20 odd. Oh, that's a cheapo, isn't it? I seem to favour Sony, don't I? I have one I want to put up on my other channel is when I went to Radio York and they came round to my house and saw all my vacuum cleaners. So I can put that up. I'll do that on my main channel though. I've got a tape that says Radio York, but I don't know if it's the correct one. It's a bit slack. You really need a pencil, folks. See the slack? I'll just right, okay, let's just turn it down just in cases. We don't want it blasting out, do we? This I showed him my Carlos dolly that my friend Ron bought me. You must know about the Billy and Carlos dolls, do you? And I believe there's a black one now called Tyson. These are basically action men for big boys, and by God, they're big boys, believe you me. I think that could be part of an audio tape, or a copy of an audio tape. I probably sent my, and I'm going to use the word extremely loosely, first boyfriend. He was an absolute tit, a user, an abuser, a liar, and a ginger. Yet he lied about the ginger too, because he dyed his ginger black. And he even used mascara on his ginger lashes to cover up the fact that he was a ginger, although I found out he was a ginger, because collars and cuff didn't match, if you know what I mean, folks. While I've been working, I've been listening to one of the random tapes, and it's one I recorded with all adverts on it. This is before we had a video recorder, and I was into adverts back then, and jingles in particular, and especially in the 80s. There were some fantastic jingles that really got into your head. It's 2024, and what I'm about to do is either very impressive or very, very sad and pathetic, but I know all the words to this TV commercial, and I'm going to sing along, try to anyway, just to prove that whoever wrote this jingle is a genius, because I still remember it to this very day, and I think you can see the actual commercial somewhere on YouTube. Can you find a car that cleans itself? Never in a month of Sundays. Will Dad ever fix that sloping shelf? Never in a month of Sundays. Will Joey ever learn to speak? Will Susie finish by next week? And when it comes to gravy, what could beat Bisto in a month of Sundays? 'Cause Bisto brown season thickens all in one. Without it, Sunday lunch just isn't done. You'll never put the R in gravy without Bisto. No, never, never, never in a month of Sundays. You can't beat Bisto in a month of Sundays. And there's plenty more where that came from. Of course, the Shake and Vac advert is emblazoned on my memory, but there's so many more jingles from the 80s, and not just jingles, but music from TV commercials that I absolutely loved. I've just been listening to a shampoo commercial, Vidal Sassoon, and I really enjoyed the music to it. I did have hair back then, but I'm not interested in the product, but it was just the music that accompanied the blurb. I think it was actually Mr. Vidal Sassoon himself doing the voiceover.
No matter how you cut it, your hair needs Vidal Sassoon. Shampoo to cleanse, protein remoisturizer to condition, finishing rinse to seal and protect. 3 simple steps to keep your hair shining, manageable, healthy looking, no matter how you cut it. Because if you don't look good, we don't look good.
Oh, it's bringing back so many memories. I love the 80s. I mean, so much about the 80s, for me anyway, from my experience of the 80s, is so memorable, so enjoyable, so nostalgic. Anyway, as I'm taking a trip down memory lane, I'm going to have to keep on cleaning, otherwise I'm not going to be able to show you a relatively tidy bedroom. I'm going to have to end today's vlog, folks. I haven't finished. I got waylaid. It's 7:13 p.m. At the moment I'm listening to Mr. Elliot there. I'll just turn him down a minute. He's apparently he and Matt are now going on a health kick. He's so like me. He'll go back to normal within, I'd give him 3 weeks. I know the pattern. You see, I've done all the health stuff. I've tried, dieting, Pilates, all that, cutting out this, that and the other. Doesn't last. So anyway, good luck if you're watching, Elliot and Matt. Pardon me. I've just got a bit of a belch. Just had my dinner, quite a big dinner, my main dinner of the day. I had a nice bacon and chicken lattice, corn, some mixed veg, a jarket potato, and some cauliflower cheese that said serve 2 on it. Yeah, 2 children maybe, but not 2 adults. So yeah, so I got waylaid. You can see it's a lot better. I got waylaid because I found my cassette with the Radio York interview on, and I was trying to work out how to get it onto the computer. So I've worked out how to get it onto mini disc, but it's still not on my computer. So I thought, well, just leave it for now, Rog. I just stopped doing what I should have been doing, tidying up. But anyway, yeah, there's still mess, but this won't take too long. It's not as bad as it might look. I haven't seen that carpet in weeks, so I best go and see what's going on with Elliot and Matt. I don't know what he's saying. Oh, I don't think they're saying they were back. I don't think he ever went away. Right, okay then. I'll see you tomorrow. I should have this tidy by the end of the evening.